It is good. Yes, it is good. Words that God said in view of everything good, bad, awful, evil, indifferent that happened on yesterday. God came just before evening and said three words: It is good. It is good. And I believed God. Then God gave to us, gifted to us a brand new day, a good morning, a good morning, just a little more time. We pick up this morning where we left off on yesterday, the 10th chapter of Matthew, and we did end with verse 26 on yesterday, but I think I'll begin with verse 26 this morning again, and we'll read through verse 32. So starting again with verse 26. This is where God sends out the 12. And I would like to think that because the 12 are no longer physically here with us, their spirit is still here. And we are, those of us who believe, we are represent the 12. We could perhaps be an addition and be number 13, or we could be the other one, or, a part of the group. Nevertheless, God sends us out as well. So here we begin with verse 26. So do not be afraid of them. Do not be afraid of them. There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What I tell you in the dark, speak in the daylight. What I tell you in the dark, speak in the daylight. Overnight. Speak in the daylight. What is whispered in your ear, proclaim from the roofs. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground apart from the will of your Father. And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Whoever acknowledges me before men, I will also acknowledge him before my Father in heaven. But whoever disowns me before men, I will disown him before my Father in heaven. So, as God is our constant companion, as God is our constant companion and has provided us with instructions, examples, demonstrations on how we are to proceed into the gift of this day that He has given us. He has said to us, no matter what it is that happens, what I, God, speak to you in the night, you speak during the day. And do not be afraid. I have given you examples such as the one whom you celebrated on yesterday, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I have also placed before you the Honorable John Lewis, who said and believed that it is good to stay in the mix of good trouble. And I have also allowed you to witness the Honorable Elijah Cummings, who said and demonstrated that we prepare, we work, and we do what we do for a generation generations that we will never see. And even though there are those who say, based on what happened on yesterday, that they're going to sit out for the next 4 years, there are those of us who will have to, who are bound to, because of the instructions that we have been given, we will have to stay in the mix of good trouble. We have to think about and we have to work for generations that we will never, ever see. And we will have to keep the dream alive and work for the dream and not sit out and not be afraid. So embraced within the palms of my prayers what God has prepared me to do on this day. It's just like, cobblestones. Cobblestones. That's what's embraced here today within the palms of my prayers. Every day I go to work, and there's one street in particular that is cobblestone, and it's rough, and my car just bounces, and I have to go slow, but I just keep going on those cobblestones here in 2025. Cobblestones. But at the end of that block, the pavement is smooth. So God, embraced within the palms of my prayers on this day, this new day, cobblestones, allow me to move over the cobblestones. While it may be slow and difficult, you will allow me to see smooth pavement and hear you say, just before evening, it is good. It is good. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain Cash. I'm ready, O Lord, God within me. I'm ready for today's cobblestones.